Welcome everybody to the Whittier Regional Vocational Technical High School School Board meeting, Wednesday, February 11th, 2015. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance first. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. Any public comment? We're going to have the approval of the minutes, January 14th. Yes.
I move the approval of January 14th minutes of the regular school committee meeting.
Second.
Everybody in favor? Opposed? Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I move the approval of the acceptance of January 14th executive session minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. We have a treasurer's report. Yes,
Chairman, in your packet tonight is the Treasurer's Report for January 2015. Motion to approve.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Approved? Yes.
Opposed?
Opposed, rather, I'm sorry. Do you have a question?
No?
Okay, thank you. Old business. Student representative, Mr. Bradley.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Superintendent DeRosa, and all other school committee members. The girls' basketball team is off to one of the best starts in Whittier Tech history. They have a 14-0 record, which includes wins against several Division I and II teams. With the CAC championship locked up for a fourth consecutive season, they look to make a deep run in the state tournament. 3 of the girls have committed to play Division II college basketball with full scholarships. The boys' basketball team continues to work hard and improves as the season goes on. They have remained competitive in all games they have played thus far and look to gain more experience as they are a fairly young squad. The wrestling team is having an excellent season on the mats this year. At the state vocational meet a week ago, they had a wrestler finish in first place and 2 finish in second. As a team, they are also enjoying success, winning all matches at a meet here during the weekend. They look to prepare for upcoming state meets in the following week. The cheerleading team continues to work on their winter routine. They placed in 4th place at a competition. They have also been very supportive of the basketball teams. They have been at games cheering on the Wildcats. The Interact Club has a new advisor. She hopes to meet with the club to discuss upcoming events to participate in. Hopefully a fundraiser will be in the works as well. The next meeting is planned for February 12th after school. The Yearbook Club will also be meeting on February 12th to review progress to date and discuss generating activities for revenue. These include the sales of portraits, ads, and messages from parents. The Drama Club is a little behind schedule due to missed rehearsals because of weather, but they are also working hard to make up for lost time. CAD, carpentry, electronics, and metal fab are working on various set pieces to help out. The cast is doing a great job with their lines, singing, and dancing. The Environmental Club continues to go around the school and collect all recycled paper that teachers and staff may have to help the environment. The Multicultural Club is looking forward to a Doctor Who Day, where students will watch and discuss the famous British sci-fi television series. They also plan on having a Swedish presentation by one of the members. In addition, another presentation on dominoes, where students can learn some of the finer points of the domino game that is popular in the Latino communities. The Key Club members continue to complete individual service hours as things have slowed down in January. Members have been collecting hours by helping neighbors shovel all the snow we have been getting lately. The club plans on spending a day over vacation at the Salisbury Council talking with clients about aging. The annual craft fair and the second blood drive are also in the works. That's all I have for you today.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay, any questions? Yes.
You know how many games are left?
For the basketball,
Yeah,
they have 5 games left and then they go into state tournament play.
5 games.
And there's one tonight at 7 o'clock,
Yes.
correct? Against North Andover?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's adjourned.
Any other questions for Mr. Bradley? student rep.
I'll second that.
Okay. Mr. Superintendent.
This is, thank you. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I have in front of you for informational purposes some personnel actions. Hiring of grade 10 Title I ELA and math after school program people, MCAS bio retest, evening school staff, and staff for school choice interviews. Additionally, we have a resignation for purposes of retirement. In terms of a budget update, tonight, the executive subcommittee met for the second time, and leaving tonight's meeting, it was a 5.97% budget increase, down from 9% from the first time we met. We'll be looking again in March and working together to reduce that figure even further and have something different for the March meeting. In terms of an MCAS update, we tested 16 juniors, 1 senior, and 1 graduate from the class of 2003 on the bio retest for February 4th and 5th. We're currently doing a free Title I MCAS program to grade 10 students, and we'll offer an additional program in ELA to members of the class of 2017 from March 4 to 23. I have a couple of field trip requests, Mr. Chairman. The reason for the field trip requests is that they are out of state, and as you know, school committee policy mandates that any out-of-state field trips be authorized by the school committee. One of the reasons for one of the changes, it was a field trip you had previously voted on for the ski club, but it had to be canceled because of weather. So the first one that I'm requesting is for Okemo Mountain Resort in Vermont, and that would be on, I just lost the date. I just totally lost it. Oh, on March 7th, I'm sorry, March 7th.
Chairman, I move the approval of an overnight stay on March 7th.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Do you have the proper paperwork on that?
Yes.
From the students and the
And
parents?
again, this was a trip you guys had already voted on and we had to cancel because of weather.
Thank you.
Too much snow?
Had to cancel the ski trip because of
The
the snow.
snow.
I love it.
Next is for an out-of-state for the robotics club. There are 3 different days, there are 3 afternoons they would have to go. On the 20th, the 21st, and 22nd of March, they would have to go those 3 days. So I need a vote because it's located at UNH in Durham, New Hampshire.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, and you have the proper paperwork on that?
Yes.
Thank you.
And that's it for my report, Mr. Chairman.
Beautiful. One quick question I do have. This resignation, is this a retirement or a resignation?
Yes, purposes of retirement.
Okay, so she's gonna stay till the end of the year?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Principal, please. Ms. Lynch?
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Superintendent DeRosa, members of the committee. We are more than halfway through the school year. All students completed midterm exams, and we've now begun quarter 3. We had Parents' Night last Thursday, February 5th, for all academic courses. I want to thank all those parents that attended. It was a very cold evening, but they did attend. This year's school play is The Addams Family, and it will be held on March 13th, 14th, and 15th, and I hope that you can make that. And to date, we have had 7 snow days. The last day of students is now Monday, June 22nd. And that's all I have for you this evening.
Any questions for the principal? Thank you. The business manager, please. Scott. Thank you. Subcommittees, which one do we want to do first?
We did a budget review earlier with executive subcommittee.
Why don't we do that one?
Okay, I'm looking at the committee chairperson report first, before the subcommittees.
All right, do we have one for the budget review?
We did that earlier with executive.
Okay. March annual agenda items, self-evaluation, and the budget review there.
Right, and the budget review will be done that night, and the self-eval,
We'll do that at the March meeting.
right.
Okay.
You hand that out, right?
When will we receive the evaluation?
At the March meeting,
Oh, all right, so then we'll pass it in the following.
right.
Subcommittee reports, do we have an executive report?
Right, we just need to vote to accept the minutes,
These
Mr.
minutes,
Chairman.
yeah. I move to accept the minutes, January 14th, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any questions? Thank you. Next one would be instructional personnel,
Has not met, Mr. Chairman.
plan operations,
We have not met. I don't believe there's a need for a meeting this time.
salary negotiations.
We had to have a few meetings canceled based on combination of the weather, and we really don't wanna start negotiating in earnest until we get to some idea of the Chapter 70 funds.
Thank you. School building committee and wastewater.
We have not met, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right, we have,
Policy has not met either.
And, yeah, policy's not met either.
I was gonna ask Mr. Stevens. Upcoming meetings, we have a budget workshop, March 11th at 5:30. Is that good for everybody?
What day of the week is that?
It's a Wednesday, it's a school
Wednesday
committee
before our school
night.
It's a regular school committee meeting.
Okay. And our next regular school committee meeting is March 11th, 7 PM. Do we have any new business?
Just a
Yes.
question about the roof and you having to shovel all this year.
We're shoveling the auditorium and gym.
Okay,
Those are our two areas of concern.
everything will be good.
I'm sorry?
Everything else is looking good?
Yeah, everything else
Managing
is-
the snow?
Yes, everything else is fine. Those, for some reason, had the biggest drifts and the most snow, those two areas.
Any other questions? All right, I need a motion to enter into executive session to discuss the strategy with respect to litigation, as an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the litigation position of the school committee, and upon completion of the executive session will adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Or we're gonna
No,
do a roll
roll
call?
call.
Member Lesage?
Present.
True?
Here.
Member Mansfield?
Aye.
Member LaBella?
Yes.
Member Murphy?
Yes.
Member Gilbert?
Yes.
Member Tucker?
No.
And the chair, yes.